Hello YouTube. So today is Wednesday, April 24th, which means the new season of Cobra Kia came out at midnight this morning. So I just finished it and I have a lot of feelings about it. So first off, click off. So actually what happened is I'll say when there's going to be a spoiler section. It'll be at the very end, but yeah, so that's how that works. So, if you haven't seen season 1, here's your recap of season 1. We get introduced to this guy named Miguel. He is basically a guy who moves from, I forget where, and they move into an apartment near Johnny Lawrence, his dad, or his stepdad, you got a little bit of his past, like you see that his didn't have a great home life. Something he never really learned in the Karate Kid movies. So his dad was like, I don't like you anymore. I'm not gonna pay for your stuff. Sure, your mom died and everything, which is sad and all, but like, that's ain't happening. So he basically writes him a second and said, this is all your money I'm giving you for the rest of your life. Use it or lose it. I really don't care what you do anymore. He didn't really care beforehand, but he was just tired of dealing with him. So that's what happened. And so he takes the money, opens up Cobra Kia. You would think this is the worst thing that ever happened. It's not. He opens it up, but he opens it differently. And you have to watch the show to figure it out. In the same way, this guy, Robbie Keane, he starts working at LaRusso auto dealership. And it's the company that Johnny Lawrence and his wife runs. So he starts working there. I'm really cold. It's cold in my room. That's why this blanket is on me, by the way. He starts working there, and somehow he gets roped into doing karate with the old champ. And so you now have these two feuding families. They were already feuding before, but it's even more now since they have students. So yeah. That's season 1. Not spoiling anything else. That is season 1. Season 2 is a whole nother story. And it's a lot. And it's amazing. And I love it so much. But I hate it so much. I do want to say, if you have not yet seen Karate Kid Part 2 or 3, watch them before you even start season 1, because there are like little things that make more sense if you've seen if you've seen parts 2 and 3. Like, I went through and I hadn't seen parts 2 or 3, and I watched season 1, and then this past week I've binged all Karate Kid stuff. I rewatched Karate Kid. I watched Karate Kid 2 and 3 for the first time in 3 or 4 years. And then I watched the next Karate Kid, which I don't actually recommend. It doesn't play any part into the story at all. But I don't really like it. Some people like it. I get that it's Miyagi with the girl instead of the boy, but like, there's no real difference in it. He just doesn't make her wax a car. Like, that's like the big thing. So yeah, if you don't like Karate Kid, the next Karate Kid it's basically them trying to revive the series, and instead of them having Miyagi teach a dude, he's teaching a girl, and like, there is a funeral, and so he's watching this granddaughter of one of his war buddies. So like, the grandmother can like have a break from watching the kid because her parents died. And Karate Kid 2, or Part 2, Miyagi's father is very sick and ill, and Daniel goes with him to Okinawa because he feels like, oh, that's something I should do. That's something that he deserves from me, because he's done all this stuff for me, helping me win, helping me not be beaten up anymore. I want to go and help him. 1000% understandable. Karate Kid 3 comes around, or Part 3, sorry. it is the same people. They are in the same city. This time, no Allie is in the picture, and so to everybody, Kreese is dead. So yeah, that's a thing that happens in this one, and so the All Valley it comes around time for All Valley Champ again, and so he's there doing that, and so yeah, and so Miyagi doesn't want him to fight, so it's him learning other ways of fighting, or learning from other people how to fight, and something major happens, and it's really cool. And then that brings us to Cobra Kai. I've talked about season 1, let's talk about season 2. Just an overview of what kind of happens. So it's not the aftermath of season 1, it's a little bit of that, and also a lot of new things happen. So I'm gonna go back and rewatch it very slowly and actually take it in more, but these are my movie reactions. So you have these 2 warring dojos. Also, if you would not like to be spoiled for anything in season 2, leave now. You might have wanted to leave a couple seconds earlier. So yeah. So you have these 2 warring dojos who are not in any sort of competition yet. Nothing like that. Because they weren't even in the dojo in season 1. So it's like summer. It's literally summer and they're competing. The students are literally competing and rivaling because they're in different dojos. Excuse me? Johnny Lawrence is one of the best senseis I've ever seen. Yeah, Daniel's good. Daniel's able to be like, yes, this is the right way we should do things. But people don't know how to back out of a fight. It's so true, and not many people understand it. So this is only if you've seen the season. I'm gonna put my hand up and then take it down. It means I'm done talking about this. And you can just take my point for what I say. I think they need to learn Daniel should have taught them better about how to end a fight. Be like, okay, I'm done. So yeah, I'm going out. When this comes down, come back, okay? I'm starting. So in the season finale, okay, I get it. Your girlfriend kissed somebody else. You're upset. Robbie, you were the one who wanted to talk things out. Yes, he punched you. Yes, he started the fight. You were the one who wanted to talk things out, Robbie. Why? 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 Just why? Just why? Just why? It's my only question. Why would you do it? Robbie. I get it. You were down, you didn't know he was stopping. But still, you have an anger problem. I get it. You've never had a stable person, so you don't know if someone actually is lying to you or not. I get it. But still, Robbie. He literally got up and said, I'm sorry, and was about to walk away from the fight. Okay, I'm done. So, it's more about the warring dojos and season 2. And it's about their rising and how John Kreese plays a part of that. And so yeah, that's a really big part of it. And also it's amazing. I love it so much. I love the series in general. I love the idea behind the series from the very beginning, that you would take this ordinary kid who doesn't know how to defend himself. He's getting beat up. Take this ordinary kid and you get him and a place where he can defend himself, where he's not afraid of fights, but also where he's not starting them. And that's what Miyagi did for Daniel. So, yeah, I think in The Karate Kid, Daniel was the Karate Kid. So Miyagi-Do. Now, I think the true Karate Kid is Lawrence. He rose. He saw the bad in Cobra Kai. And so did Daniel. Because if you have seen part 3, you know that he trained with them for the longest time. For probably like 2 or 3 months. And then he was at this party and this guy messed with him. And he decks him in the nose. And he's smart enough to realize that's not something he should do. So, they are both the true Karate Kid. So, I don't know what you want to take from that and be on whose side you are of it. But I think that Johnny Lawrence, that in this series, the Karate Kid, or you say the Cobra Kai Kid, since it's more around Cobra Kai, I think the true, truest fighter, the true Karate Kid in the Cobra Kai series is Daniel. Is or was. We don't know if he's alive yet. We will find out in a year. Find out. As soon as they drop the release date, we'll find out. I don't know the actual. I haven't googled the release date yet, so we're gonna find out when that is, and then we're gonna be real upset because it's not today. It's not the same day. Ooh, they're about to get some hate on Twitter because true fans will know what happens. True fans know that Kreese running the dojo is idiotic. That's what they're going to make 1984 happen again. Except this time, instead of having it be Johnny Lawrence versus Daniel LaRusso, it's going to be if Miguel can even walk again. It could literally be. This could be taken in so many different directions. You could have that one dude. You could have Silver come back from 3 and run Kreese's dojo with him. You could have Johnny Lawrence and Daniel start a dojo together. You literally could have that happen. You could have a third dojo come up that is Johnny Lawrence's. But technically it'd be a second dojo. Because Daniel has to close this because his wife doesn't like it. His wife is the one who understands that karate is the thing messing this entire town up. 2 people understand that in this series. Daniel's wife and Moon. Literally the only 2 people who get it. And maybe Miguel. Sorry. Maybe Miguel for 0.5 seconds before he gets thrown over the edge. So yeah, those are my feelings in Cobra Kai Season 2. I love Cobra Kai. I love this series. I'm not mad at the show creators at all. I'm not mad at Ralph Macflacco, however you say his last name. I'm not mad at him just because he's making me wait a year to find out if one of my favorite characters is okay. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad that the reason that the thing that me and my dad talk about one of the most is something I can't talk to him about yet because he hasn't seen the series yet, or season. Miyagi is one of my favorite characters of all time. So, I take this series to heart. I love it. So yeah, those are my thoughts. yeah, this is it. Yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it. And also let's talk about theories for what's coming season 3, because that's fun, right? Right. Okay. Bye. I love y'all. See you guys in the next video.